Hello, and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Jameelah, and I am a master manifester, and I'm sure you are too because you're watching content like this. The name of this channel is Manifesting Magic the Practical Way, because there are a lot of practicalities related to manifesting magic. Today's message will be short. It will be short. I'm not going to make it longer, actually. I told myself more shorter snippet type videos. Be yourself in all environments that you enter, right? When we are like called to do something and we're really creative people and we know how to do a lot of things and we're very versatile, if you're a person like that, usually those are the people that's trying to manifest magic. They're very creative and they see themselves being able to create their lives, and they just need some really specific tools in order to be more intentional, right? So I consider myself one of those people. I am very creative on all fronts, right? There's not a creative thing you can put in front of me except for drawing. I'm not really good at drawing things, right? But I painted houses, decorated rooms, and written many books. And I used to write poetry and video production, video editing, graphic design, creating interactive learning applications or software. So I've always been really creative. That's why programming didn't really hold me very tightly, because it's not super creative all the time. It's more of the creative people give you the work to do. And I was like, I want to be the creative person. So when you find yourself in those places where you need to walk into different environments, or you need to go to a job, or you need to go to an event, or whatever it is that you're doing, you have to keep in mind that you can only win by just being yourself. Because if you think about it, you walk in any environment and you start being something or doing something different from what you actually are, then you got to live with it. You got to be stuck with it, right? And you don't want to be stuck with something that you were just casually throwing out there, but it wasn't really a real insight into who you were as a person, right? And I think when you're more authentic in that way and you're more genuine, you tend to create opportunities that match you so well, right? Because I'm like a person that's never like, oh, I need to work a job. But you walk into something that you put on your dream board, like you put in your journal. It needs to pay this much. It needs to be creative. I need to be able to have this much freedom. I need to be able to create these kind of projects. And I need to have autonomy to a certain degree. And then you fall your way right into these positions that a lot of people don't think exist, right? Because if you're not really entrepreneurial, I'm really not. I come from a family of entrepreneurs. Everybody, starting businesses. My sister owns a business. My brother does. My mom always did own some kind of business. I come from out of the system type people. So growing up, I used to think, oh, well, maybe I have to be an entrepreneur because everybody I'm from, it's just, what you have access to and what you've learned. But I always felt myself falling short when it came to trying to sell my creativity. I was like, I don't want to do that. I was like, I don't like to do, I just want to create things and put it out there in the universe. And if it latches on, then that's fine. If it doesn't, that's great. So I find myself stumbling into a position that is like this. And every day that I pull up, I'm completely shocked and awed that I didn't have to be anything else but myself in order to land what I call a jackpot of positions that are out there. Because a lot of positions aren't jackpots. They're annoying, they're nagging, the people are bothering you, there's always something happening. But a jackpot of a position. And I apply for positions. I didn't even apply for this position. The person found me on LinkedIn. And I put, that's how you know you have divine timing, right? I put all of my name and real information and websites and all that on there. So you're going to go digging through. You're going to find out some real stuff about me. You're going to find my YouTube channels if you want to look. You're going to find my blogs. You're going to find my books. Some a little controversial. Some a little more exposure than a lot of people are used to. But I always tell myself I'm not going to live in a world where I'm this person over here, then I'm that person over there, and then I'm hiding this or hiding that. You know what I realized? You don't have to hide anything if you just don't go on talking about it. I noticed that. I'm like, you don't have to hide anything about your life if you don't just run around yapping what you got going on to everybody, because everything you're doing, it belongs to you, and it can be a mystery for them. If they really want to find out, they can ask you questions. But I noticed that when people are extra nosy about what you do outside of the workplace or whatever, don't share anything with those people. they don't really want to know for the well-being of you. They want to know to feel, to say, to quench their nosiness thirst. And they just want to find out what you're doing and how it works with what's going on in the business, and whether or not they can say something that you're doing wrong or something that you, it's never a good thing when people want to know too much about what you got going on, you know, because most people that are genuine, they're not super nosy, you know. They just ask a few questions. They might say how you did, what did your weekend do? And if something comes out, they go, oh, that's cool, you know. Nonetheless, be who you are everywhere you go, and you will have nothing but authentic and genuine results. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.